A mother's love and determination did for her son what a dozen doctors could not. With her son in a wheelchair, barely able to move, this mother found a way to free him and to help him become an active boy with a pretty decent jump shot. Here's John McKenzie.
Say hi.
The first clues that something was wrong with Connor Tier came before he turned 2. His muscles were growing increasingly rigid. He went from leg braces to a walker to a wheelchair, and a battery of tests could not pinpoint the problem.
I'm scared, I'm frightened, and trying not to let him see that I'm frightened.
Come on, Connor.
Connor was losing control of his body. His mother brought him to a dozen different doctors.
Some of the doctors, they'd say, well, there may never be an answer. I couldn't settle for that.
So Cynthia spent months scouring the internet until she came across a possible explanation. She wrote to a prominent neurologist asking him to consider an exceptionally rare condition.
My first reaction was, holy shit. I mean, here's somebody suggesting a disorder, and I've never seen this disorder.
It is called dopa-responsive dystonia. It disrupts how the brain communicates with muscles in the body. Connor did not have some of the classic symptoms, but Dr. Irwin Jacobs agreed to give him medication just in case.
When you have something that's potentially treatable, you have to go for it.
Hey, Connor.
Amazingly, within just weeks, Connor started getting better. His muscles began moving more easily.
He could hold on and walk. He could get in and out of a chair.
Things he hadn't been able to do in years.
Not in years, since he was a toddler.
Then in September, Connor went back to school. Seeing him walk down the hallway for the first time, his classmates erupted.
They're running up to him, they're walking away, they're telling anyone near them, Connor's walking, can you believe it, Connor's walking.
And I'm just smiling and I'm just looking at everybody.
Today, Connor is a very active 11-year-old. Thanks to some daily medication and one very determined mother.
Well, I think she deserves all the credit. I mean, had she given up at any time, had she not been so insistent about trying to find a reason why her son had this difficulty, Connor would still be in a wheelchair.
Instead of working on that dribble.
So how was your day?
John McKenzie, ABC News, Burton, Ohio.